Globalization has some interesting effects on inequality and quite different than was often perceived to be. One major impact of globalization is to reduce the discrimination against various minority groups based on ethnicity, caste, religion, race, and many other characteristics that are used in different societies. The way it does that is by bringing in competition to companies that are discriminating against its employees in a particular country, by bringing in competition from abroad from companies who are not faced with particular minorities and are not discriminating. And this competition forces either directly discrimination to be reduced or eliminates the companies and enables the country to rely on imports. So globalization is a powerful force for reducing the inequities due to discrimination against different groups. In particular, and in addition, globalization also raises the benefits from higher education. Now that's a force that tends to raise inequality, that more educated people benefit from globalization because globalization brings with it modern technologies and greater technologies. More educated people are much more able to take advantage of importing new technologies into developing countries and utilizing these technologies in developing and in developed countries. But that's a good type of inequality in the sense that it raises the benefits, the return on the investments in education. Education is costly. It's costly to the individual, it's costly to the country, and by getting greater benefits for a given amount of investment, that means higher return on this education, a higher rate of return, as economists speak about, comparable to a higher rate of return on financial capital or on business physical capital. The challenge to countries is to open up its higher education, its secondary education system in many countries, because it also raises a return to completing high school, and that's a relevant decision in many African countries. The challenge to governments and the private community is to open up access to secondary school and higher education so that more people can take advantage of it, so that they are better able, both as individuals and as the country, to invest in their education. In essence, what globalization does is put greater investment on people, greater emphasis on people, and investments in people then become the foundation, I believe, of success in the 21st century as we move forward to a globalized century.